October 2021 was the first time I went back to therapy after taking a long break. It was the first time I worked with an Asian American therapist based in Minnesota. In that same month, MTV announced their first mental health youth action forum. I applied to a call for creative storytellers in the mental health space. Not many details were mentioned, something about a forum, something about the White House, something about creating an idea to mobilize mental health action on a large scale. But anyways, here's my story of what happened during the first inaugural Mental Health Youth Action Forum hosted by MTV and the Biden-Harris administration, from my perspective as one of the 30 participants. AKA, here's the story of when MTV flew me to the White House. Hello everyone, welcome to the hotel tours. I'm gonna do a quick little tour because I gotta go down for a dinner. So this is the bathroom first off. It's just a cute little hallway bathroom, and then there's like a shower, which I don't know why, I'm just so excited to shower. I'm done. And this is the hallway where there's like a little mirror here to check on the fit. And then through here, this is just, it's like a small little bedroom with a huge bed, honestly, that's bigger than the one at home. And then that little great view over there. And then there's this like built-in, which is really cool. They have a record player in here, which is just like so cool. I'm gonna be using that. And then this is my favorite place because I'm gonna be working a lot here and doing some like presentation stuff. So it's a great place to practice. And then they gave us little goodie bags in our rooms from MTV. I'm not gonna go through it yet just because I wanna sit down and go through it, but I'm so excited. Like, I already kind of know what's in here because I got a sneak peek from some of the other participants of the forum. So yeah, I'm just going to look through this later and I'll show you. I'll do a little unboxing.
which is an organization. We work with high school students and middle schoolers, trying to open up conversations. So we're a high school club and starting middle school clubs. I came to the
but please meet Zoe Cain, and I had the deep pleasure of meeting with her earlier and taking through a lot of her great artwork, and I'm following. I'm looking forward to seeing it in my household.
It is way past midnight, way past the time I should be staying up right now, since we have literally the biggest day of my entire life tomorrow. But I did want to do a check-in and somehow just wrap up this day, because I feel like it would be remiss if I did not talk about how I'm feeling in a vlog about literally mental health, and I don't think it's authentic to just show you like a highlight reel of like, oh yeah, like these fun adventures being here at the in DC, speaking on like the mental health youth action forum. Like that's what I'm here for, but that's like not how I feel. So also, sorry, quick stop to shout out these sweaters that were created with my team. My teammate designed this, Zoe Cain. Follow them. I'm gonna put their Insta in the link down below, but they're an LA-based illustrator and freelance artist, and they designed our sweatshirts for this event, for this whole event, and I think they're selling them, so I'll leave all details down below. But I just want to do a mental health check-in. Let's do a mental health check-in, because I just feel like usually when it comes to mental health check-ins, I wait until people ask me how I'm really feeling, or I wait until like it's the last minute, until I'm like ready to just break down and cry and have like a panic attack before I ever check in with my mental health. So for that sake, I think I'm just gonna do that by speaking it out loud and telling you how I feel. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it or anything. It was a stressful, anxiety-inducing, just overwhelming day that I think was very hard for me. I think someone who am not really a big fan of big social events, just because I'm very much an introvert, and I am very kind of weird at awkward like conversations, at like small talk or like talking with people and networking. I know I should be better at networking, but I'm not. So yeah, today was a just very stressful day, and I think also because we did 2 whole show flows. So we rehearsed our presentations, and I'm doing a solo presentation, so we rehearsed that like 2 times over, and it was just very like mentally and physically exhausting to speak for that long and to be standing and to be like actively listening and learning. So those both things. But then tonight, like I said, we had a dinner with Pinterest, but I don't think it was like a dinner. I think it was very much like a panel networking event, which I felt like should have been a little more clear. Obviously, I'm very grateful for this experience, but we do have to acknowledge that this is the first of its kind. Like, I believe this is the first mental health youth action forum. So with many first things, there's always going to be like things that like don't go according to plan, or things that just weren't communicated well. So I understand that, and I get it. But it was very overwhelming, because what I thought would be like a sit-down dinner was very much a networking, huge 300+ people like social event, which was like, I'm fine in those spaces. I think they can be fun. It was a fun experience, I will say. I did have a fun time. I just honestly stuck by my group mates. But I will say that on the other hand, it was just so stressful. Like, it was so anxiety inducing. I didn't know like who I should talk to. I didn't know if I should talk to people, because they looked way older, and I didn't even know like organizations they were from, because they didn't have their like badges on. So I do not like striking up random conversations with people. So yeah, that was basically what happened tonight. I was just very overwhelmed. I think overstimulated as well, because there was music, there was like people talking, and then there was like food and waiters coming around. So I was just very overstimulated. But that is all to say that I just wanted to do a little mental health check-in. You should definitely pause this video and check in with yourself about how you're really feeling, whether that's just talking to yourself, maybe write it down. I like to do that, or just like talk with a friend, because I love talking with my group mates. But I do have to pack. I have so much to pack. We're leaving tomorrow, and I literally have to pack like all the swag that we got as well in this tiny carry-on that was already full to begin with. Like, it was filled to the brim when I came here, so I can't even fathom like putting more shit in it. But anyway, that's a me problem. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. After that, take some well-needed rest, and you'll see me tomorrow. Probably a very nervy Alex, so just like be ready for that content. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can, but like I said, we'll be in the White House, so I don't know how tight security is. But yeah, that's just me. That's like dehydrated and sleep deprived Alex. So please enjoy that, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Today is the big day, and I literally just woke up. It's 7:50 and I'm like crazy running late, but anyway, I just wanted to show you a little bit of my outfit and getting ready. This is what I'm wearing today. Just wanted something casual, didn't want to like do a whole pantsuit and blazer just because I'm not that type of gal. But I wanted to show you, I didn't show you in our goodie bag, we actually got a like rare beauty products. So we have like this little goodie bag filled with rare beauty products, and I'm going to be using some today. So I thought I would just show you because I didn't show you before. But I'm using this blush thing that I got, which is gonna be really cute. I have used a little bit of Rare Beauty. This one's a little intense, but we're just gonna use some today for the White House. So yeah, thought I'd take you. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how intense it's supposed to be, but oh my god, okay. Oh fuck. But look how nice it kind of blended in. It's kind of making me look like I have a fever, and my hands are all like red now, but okay, I also wanted to use the Perfect Strokes mascara from Rare Beauty because I do not have a good mascara. I have the ColourPop one, but like it doesn't work that well, so I'm gonna do that. This is the last fit check before I head out to the White House because I am so late. But anyway, I decided to put on this pink lip. It's kind of brighter on camera, I feel like, but I was like, go big or go home. Like, you don't go to the White House every day. So I'm wearing this bold lip that I normally like don't wear. I don't ever wear like lipstick. But let me show you the full fit. I have this top from Anthro and then these pants that I thrifted like 4 years ago, but they've always been like just like my go-to dress pants because I don't like wearing dress pants. But that is the fit, and then I have some rings here to help me out. But yeah, that's just like the casual fun. I just wanted to be colorful for the White House, so yeah, I'll see you there.
I'm wearing a thrifted blazer from New Jersey. Got it for like $4. My favorite thing in the world. Repurposed for my graduation. Forgot the belt, so we're wearing my the one that came with my skirt that I didn't pack. Yeah, I really love this designer. I don't know. Hey, I'm wearing something that I've worn so many times and got way too many pictures in, but here we are again.
You're giving me Olivia Rodrigo vibes.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm doing it right now.
Who are you wearing, Adia?
Princess Polly and Aritzia.
Oh yeah.
So very like on the more low key end. This one, however, always this is thrifted too.
Wait, what?
Everyone say.
I'm like double fisting. To make you feel my love. I know you heard it, but Jorge, how do you feel?
I feel surreal. I'm like, this feels surreal. I don't feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm in a dream.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is so awesome.
Your arms are longer, so I'm gonna depend on you.
Okay.
Who is that? Wait, who is that? I think so. I don't know. Oh my god. What is this wallpaper? We're in the bathrooms of the White House. Oh my god, look at these mirrors. They're like freaking selfie mirrors. Oh my god.
Everyone, no matter their age, their race, religion, sexual orientation, have access to services that support their mental health. And I want to challenge other businesses and individuals to make a difference in the world by taking action to destigmatize mental health. We need as much help as we can possibly get. Developing resources and services and increasing access to those services for young people. And that is what the Mental Health Youth Action Forum is all about. Later today, these young leaders will be presenting some truly innovative ways to address the youth mental health crisis through storytelling and media to a room of industry professionals from the media, entertainment, and tech spaces who can help them bring those ideas to life. For the past 6 weeks, the young leaders have been meeting to prepare the presentations they'll be delivering later today.
At the time, he used to say, you want to know what will work in a political ad? Look what advertisers do. They're not going to spend millions of dollars or millions of dollars unless they think the product is being sold. Well, the mere fact that so many ads are multi-ethnic and... One more, please.
For being open and vulnerable here today, and for sharing your actionable solutions to address an issue that deeply affects so many of us. So please give yourselves a round of applause. Now, one of my main goals is to make sure everybody leaves here with red palms. So we're gonna do a lot of clapping today, all right? Because the energy that you give us on this stage is the energy that's gonna reverberate right back through you throughout this room, throughout these presentations. So we're gonna ask for a lot of noise, we're gonna ask for a lot of excitement. If people are going and you love what they're saying, you can say, yeah, say that, yeah, that part. So if that's cool.
I'm Alex Ang, and today I'm going to talk about the time a book saved my life, or more specifically, how a bookstagram and online community that I'm a part of saved my life. So when I felt alone as an Asian American woman who couldn't talk to her parents because they didn't have the words in my personal dictionary and the vocabulary to understand my experiences, Bookstagram became my support group. So as a reader, I don't know a better way to describe Bookstagram to you other than by calling the dictionary. So this is a definition from the Urban Dictionary.
They put their money where their mouth is.
Hello everyone, so I am back in New York and I am quarantining a little bit from my family just because I was not the most safe when it comes to COVID. I mean, we're still living in a pandemic, so I definitely want to keep my family safe. So I'm quarantining a little bit away from them just before I'm able to get a test to see that if I am okay from this entire trip. But yeah, I thought I'd sit down and do a little wrap up or a little, like, you know, just end of the vlog or end of the experience kind of chit chat with you. So some of my clips from day 2 got like cut off, or I think I was filming on my iPhone in like a different format and it just didn't translate well into my editing software. So I lost a lot of day 2 clips, but it's okay. Day 2 was kind of just a crazy day anyway with like rehearsals. I was so tired, my feet were hurting. So I'm gonna refilm some of the things that I talked about in that clip. One of the things was just what this event was for. I think a lot of people have just been asking me on Instagram while I've been like live posting and live tweeting. It's just like, what are you in Washington? Why are you going to the White House? Like, why are you there? What's going on? So I would first like to explain what we were doing there and what the program was. So I am one of 30 Mental Health Youth Action Forum participants. This is an inaugural forum hosted by MTV and the Biden-Harris administration, and it is the first of its kind to happen in the US. So I remember like seeing the application details and not really knowing much details, because at the time they didn't have much details because everything was sort of like coming together. So as one of the participants, all 30 of us are split into groups of like 6 or 7. We're split into 6 different groups, and we are all asked to come up with creative storytelling mental health campaigns that could be issued on like a large scale, on a digital scale, in 6 weeks. So the past 6 weeks I've been working with my group over Zoom and have been creating PowerPoints and slides and literally coming up with the little details of an actual campaign. So we were putting together an actual campaign and given resources to do so. We were given mentors, we were given a lot of training, a lot of expertise, and a lot of also mental health work as well. So all of this work culminated in a one-day forum. So I was in DC for 3 days just because the first day was kind of like introductions, meeting people. The second day was full rehearsals, and then the third day, May 18th, was the actual Mental Health Youth Forum. And there's 2 parts of this forum. So the first part takes place in the White House. So in the morning we went to the White House, and that's where we sat down for that like really press release sort of talk with Dr. Jill Biden, the Surgeon General, and Selena Gomez. That was like the White House section of it, and they chose a few participants to talk about their experience specifically, and we were all there to be a part of the conversation and to have a seat at the table. But the main part of this forum that I was really a part of, and I think a lot of us that didn't get a chance to speak at the White House were a part of, was the forum, the actual youth forum. So in the afternoon we all went to this showroom and we presented our pitches to an audience of over like 100 industry partners, including YouTube, Pinterest, Zoom, Ubisoft, like you name it, they were there. The industry partners were there. So yeah, that was like a huge part of the forum for all of us, because we had been working 6 weeks on these campaigns and these pitches, and we were finally able to pitch them. So I got a little bit of recording for that, but I didn't get too much because I was speaking, so I was like quite nervous. And along with that forum participation, they chose I think 4 to 5 solo participants to talk about their work in their community and how it related to like mental health advocacy, and they chose me as one of those solo participants. So I got the chance to talk about Bookstagram community and how books have been used to mobilize mental health awareness and mental health action in literature. So that's kind of the rundown of the event. There's so much more that was happening in between, but yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. That's pretty much all I have for the rundown, and I'm just gonna go into some of the stuff that we received, because we received goodie bags, we received merch, we received swag, and I want to kind of do an unboxing of that because I know that was one of the clips that I filmed that just got ruined. So let's get into that. So this is the goodie bag that we were given. It's just an MTV bag. I used this bag throughout the entire trip. It was like my lifesaver, and I actually had to like throw away some of the things or give them to other people just because I brought a carry-on suitcase and I didn't expect them to give us literally so much merch that I had to buy like a new suitcase. So I had to get rid of some of those things in order to have my suitcase and to not buy a new one. So I'm just gonna go into what I kept because I tried to minimize on things anyway, just because I don't like having a lot of things that I'm not using, but I'll show you everything that I came out of the forum with. So yeah, the bag, cute, gonna have it forever. And the first thing we received in our goodie bag when we got to the hotel was a Rare Beauty goodie bag with stuff. So we got this Rare Beauty little bag full of makeup, and every single participant got one. So yeah, this is super cool. I was most excited for this because we found out that Selena Gomez was going to be there with us, and I got to meet Selena Gomez, which is fucking crazy. My childhood self is just like literally insane. So I knew that there was gonna be Rare Beauty products because like why not? So I'm not gonna go into detail about which Rare Beauty products just because they're everywhere. They're all over my carry-on, and a lot of I just put my makeup in here now. But the one that I have here is a lipstick called Ascend, and this is actually the one that I wore to the White House, so I just wanted to show you that, and it's a great color. So yeah, that is in this bag right here. And then we got this little cute package from Headspace, which is really cute. It has a little pin, a notebook, and then just like stickers. I love stickers so much. And you know what? You can never have too many journals. So the next thing we got, this is at the Forum, but I took a Nami like tumbler. I just think this is really cute, and you can never have enough tumblers too. Then we got this, another journal. We have some reusable straws. I don't know who exactly this is from. Got a bunch of MTV stickers and a bunch of buttons as well. These are essentials when it comes to merch. I always collect buttons. I collect these buttons, and I can never have too many stickers. And then we went to a Pinterest dinner. That's pretty much all for the goodie bag, but then we went to a Pinterest dinner and they gave us little goodie bags. This is why I love going to events, because you get goodie bags and it's really cute. So we got this eye sleeping mask, this Pinterest eye sleeping mask, this cup of sunshine, golden turmeric and ginger tea from Big Heart Tea Co. I actually know them. And then this pearl brightening face mask, which I got a lot of face masks this week. Okay, and the next thing that the forum participants got, we actually got this really, I already showed you guys in a clip, but we got this beautiful sweatshirt from Upworthy and illustrated and designed by one of my freaking group members, Zoe. Like, they will never cease to amaze me, but they illustrated the design on this sweatshirt. And then we also got a sticker pack full of their stickers. So I would show you these individually, but we don't have that time. And then my favorite thing, honestly, because I am a sucker for bucket hats, we got this Mtv Bucket Hat, which looks so cute. Like, look at this. This is so cute, and I love the color. I'm a big fan of pastels, so. Then we got this shirt that says "Here for You" in like many different fonts from activeminds.org, which was one of our mentors, I think. Okay, and finally, the thing that we got at the end of the forum, which was a surprise to all of us because we didn't know that Zoom was going to be there. So a representative from Zoom, we all know what Zoom is, we better know what Zoom is, but Zoom basically surprised all the forum participants by giving us a check for $5,500 as seed money to kickstart our pitches that we pitched during the campaign, which is just amazing because I think a lot of us were worried that we weren't going to get like picked up by industry partners, or we weren't going to be invested in our projects, because the industry partners like usually pick a few projects that they want to do, but Zoom giving us the money to start our own projects is like literally amazing, and I can't thank them enough. I was crying when they announced that, when they were like, Zoom is giving us money. Well, when the Zoom person was like, we're giving you money to start your projects, to actually make them real, I was like crying, and I was like, why am I crying? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I met the representative from Zoom and I told her all about Zoom University, all of that. But yeah, okay, now that we have that out of the way, I just wanted to like kind of go over what I got and everything. I want to do a little bit of a feedback moment. It's been about a day, maybe 24 hours since the forum and since the event, and let me tell you, I have never been more tired and anxious in those 3 days than I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I've never felt like that, and obviously I have never had the opportunity to feel like that. But while the event was very stressful at times, it was also super hard to feel grounded, because I think in the moment you had to feel grounded. You were kind of forced to feel a little bit of adrenaline. You were forced to feel a little bit of anxiety just because you had to practice your pitches. You had to walk into the White House and see Joe Biden come out in like randomly, like we didn't even know he was going to come. And there was just a lot of moments where it like caught you by surprise. And I think as someone with anxiety and who needs to be in control of the situation, I was not in control of the situation many times, and that made me very frustrated and anxious. But that being said, this has been one of the best experiences of my entire life. I just want to stop and be grateful or show some gratitude to the entire MTV team, the Biden-Harris administration, people on the ground at the White House who were making this happen, the camera people, the news people, the press people, my mentors, Laura and Barb, who were mentors from the nonprofit partners that we worked with, who mentored us all throughout the 6 weeks. Like, they were on those calls with us, like troubleshooting, helping us figure out our ideas and like condense our pitches and making them the best that they could be. I want to thank like the hotel people, the people like DC for just like opening their arms to us and welcoming us. And then finally, I want to thank I'm grateful to the forum participants, the 29 other beautiful souls that I met on this journey. I think coming into this journey, I was very skeptical of myself. I didn't think I could do it because I think I told a lot of people that I when it comes to identities, I see myself as student first, and then like book person second, and then like scientist third. But I think last on that list is mental health advocate. And I think it's been a journey to even accept that I do help people, or that I can help people, which is like kind of amazing to hear, even from people that follow me who tell me that I help them. Or, you know, if you help someone, you are a mental health advocate in your community. If you're helping your community, if you're bringing awareness to something in your community, you are a mental health advocate. So I just want to put that in this space, just because I came into this event with a lot of imposter syndrome. It's hard to when you're with a bunch of Gen Z people who are literally more amazing than you, and I know they're more amazing than me. Like, don't tell me like, oh no, you're just as good. Like, these people just are so amazing, and the things that they've done have broken boundaries and broken the glass ceiling, or the glass wall, whatever, shattered the glass wall. But anyway, yeah, that's sort of my manifesting gratitude, and just looking back at the event of how transformative it was, in the sense that I got guidance that I never thought I would get. I met people who are gonna be my lifelong friends, and honestly, like, we're gonna like just hang out all the time and talk whenever, and we're gonna create a business together, because these pitches are gonna be real. Like, you're gonna see our ideas in the world in the next coming months or maybe years, and that's incredible that we started something like that together. But I want to end off by saying that most importantly, this experience has taught me that I could do anything that I want to do. And I think one of my group members said really eloquently that all you need sometimes is a platform. All you need is a stage to literally stand on and speak about mental health. And then you feel like you could conquer anything. I feel like after this journey, nothing is going to seem too insurmountable for me or too hard. If I have a bad day, I'm just reminding myself that I went to the White House to talk about mental health. I pitched an idea of mental health to partners that I could never dream of working with, and who I've only heard from other people or admired from afar. So yeah, this event has really boosted my confidence in being able to talk about mental health, and hopefully is something that I can share a lot in these next coming videos, because if you haven't caught on by now, I'm going to be vlogging a lot more this coming year. So yeah, thanks for following me along on this journey. Sorry I've been talking for so long. I feel like I have a sore throat now, not because of like COVID, I don't know, but just because I've been talking so much these past few days. Like, my introvert self is about to literally wrap myself in a blanket and stay in there for the next couple of weeks before I have to go to like Oregon, because I could not deal. I had to be such an extrovert this week, and I need some space, you know? I don't get energy from people. I really don't, even though I would like to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, for coming along with me on my journey, and yeah, have a great day however you're feeling. Check in with yourself, give yourself some grace, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.